Hi guys, Daz here with another episode of my top 10 hot comic books of the week. And this is episode 3. Excuse all the banging and the whizzing going off in the background, but it's firework night. So gotta be a little bit expectant of some of that. Right, the top 10 books of the week. Now this is based on a new website that's come out called coverprice.com. Really interesting. So it was launched recently and has quickly become a go-to spot for watching eBay trends on comics. They scour thousands of sales to cultivate data to spotlight the hottest selling comic books selling on eBay. This is a great quick list search for back issues and recent stock in your local comic shops. And here we go with the top 10 of this week. How many have I got? Can you beat me? Let's find out. I might not have any. Starting in at number 10 this week is this issue, guys. Number 10 is Fantastic Four Annual 6. This is your book, guys. Fantastic Four Annual 6. Okay, number 10 on the list. And the reason for this being on the list, it's the first appearance of a character called Annihilus. Now, Annihilus has been loosely rumoured to be appearing in the upcoming Avengers 4 trailer. I'll believe it when I see it. I'm not sold on this yet. But the 7-day trend is unbelievable. It's up plus 336%. There have been 13 copies of that book sold this week on eBay. And incredibly, the average raw sale of Fantastic Four Annual 6 is $138. That's insane. An average graded book, and this is only a graded 7, I think this is the highest they've got, is $393. Wow. Be on the lookout for that one, guys. Fantastic Four Annual 6. Up next is a book that I'm surprised to see on the list because I thought it would have been pretty mass produced, but having said that, it's on there, and there have been a ton of copies sold this week, and that, guys, is an issue I have, of course. Being a top Middleton fan, it is Batgirl number 28. The stunning Alicia Silverstone looking Batgirl there, obviously by my man Joshua Middleton. His work is just beyond, isn't it? Look out for his upcoming Batgirl 29, guys. Just a beautiful book. So that's your book. Now the 7-day trend for this at number 9 on the list is plus 68%, okay? 88 copies sold of Batgirl 28 this week. Wow. Now the average raw sale is only $7.95. So you're basically doubling your money on your initial investment. Now the average graded sale of that book already at a 9.8, $70, all right? $70 for that average graded book. The reason, like I said, it's Middleton magic in it, and it's a variant. Up next, number 8 on our list. A book I looked for, wasn't sold with it when I saw it initially, but it's doing well. And that is Wonder Woman issue 57 from Jenny Friesen. Here we go, guys. Wonder Woman 57 from Jenny Friesen. Like I say, I'm not the biggest of Jenny Friesen fans, but there's a market for her. You know, sometimes I think a lot of the times her faces are off. But, you know, some of them are okay. But the 7-day trend, plus 117%. Weekly units sold on this book, 56. So it's a good seller. Average raw sales, just $6.99. Okay, so you're approaching double your market value, your purchase value. No graded books at all at the moment, but it's on there, like I said, because of an awesome Jenny Friesen variant. Up next, I'm not surprised to see this one. I thought it might even be higher. I've pre-ordered 2 copies, whether I ever see them. I'm still waiting on books from weeks ago that I've ordered from Forbidden Planet to be honest, I'm not even sure if this book is out in the UK yet. I know it's hit the American shores, but I think it's due possibly out this week. I could be wrong, in the UK. And it's that, like I say, I've ordered myself a copy and Comic Vantage copy. I have the first printing, which I'm so made up about, because this is way back up above $50 now. I paid just 15 for my copy, and that is, guys, rejected. And this is the second printing of the first issue, and that is a stunning cover, guys. My friend Comic Vantage says this should be in a photo frame, and it should be, guys. This is a beautiful looking book. Now, I've read the book, and I'm not totally sold on it. The artwork is, the cover of issue 1 is fantastic, but the artwork inside leaves a lot to be desired. It's like a kid who's basically having creepy, almost visions and dreams, and they seem to manifest into reality. And that is from, I think it's from Source Point Press, if I'm not mistaken. But what can I tell you about it? It's up plus 140%. It has sold 48 copies already this week. That's surprising. 48 copies. It has an average raw sale, which is going nicely, $38.29. Yeah, it is. It's from Source Point Press, guys. Just verifying that. And the average graded sales, none at the moment. But like I said, it's a second printing of a hot indie book, and the minuscule print run. Now, the first issue that I picked up, I think, had a print run of 1,600. This one is 1,000 or less on the second printing. I am well into my indie books, low print runs. They are the books, really, more so than your mainstream books at the moment. They're going for $1. You know, you want to make some dollar on books that are on your shelves. Indie is the way to go, guys. I'm telling you now, indie is the way to go for current books coming out every Wednesday. Right. This is a book. I'm glad to see this still here. This is its second week on the list. I paid, what did I pay for my copy? At number 6 on the list. I paid £6.38 for my copy. I thought I overpaid for it at the time, but I think it had a lot of room for growth, because it is the first appearance of a villain coming out in a new Sony movie, apparently, by all accounts. We've just had Venom. The next one we're getting is Morbius. This, Peter Parker, Spider-Man, issue 76 from 1997, guys. And this is the first appearance of Lokius Crown, aka Hunger. Like I said, he's supposedly in the new Morbius movie. Okay, now Lokius Crown in this comic that I've read does not have vampiric powers. So basically, he goes on to become Hunger and becomes like a vampire, like Morbius. But in this one, he is just known as Crown, and he doesn't have his powers yet. I think he only lasted about 4 or 5 issues, so I'm surprised to see it going so well. But this book is going up and up. The 7-day trend for it, plus 423%. That's the highest I've ever seen. Weekly unit sold, there's been 16 copies of that book sold this week. The average raw sale, $18. Wow. So that's 3 times what I paid already, basically. No graded books at the moment. But, wow. I like it when my hot book alerts make this list, guys. And that comes in at number 6. Number 5, still hurting me. Tomorrow I'm going to finally bite the bullet, I think, and I'm going to buy a copy online. Because I'm sick of seeing this at the top. Well, this is the variant, and this is in at number 5. This is the Jim Lee variant to, of course, the Batawang, Batman Damned. In at number 5, the Jim Lee issue 1 variant. Now, of course, Jim Lee's second Batman Damned number 2, he's just released his variant. It's like a Batman on the cover with clothes on. But that'll be a book to get, guys. And of course, we've got Harley on Batman Damned issue 1 cover. Issue 2 for regular cover. So, like I say, The 7-day trend, plus 94%. Weekly units sold, unbelievable, 75 for a book that's going at like 50 to 60 quid. The average raw sales, though, what seem to be dropping. You know, this is the third week I've seen this on this list. I think we started at 51, now down to 49. On this one now, we're at $43.74 for the Jim Lee variant. Okay, the average graded sale of a 9.8, $212, guys. Wow, it's going to be a long-term winner. It's got Batman nude in it. But the main reason is subsequent printings, if they make of this book, are not going to have the Bata Wang in it. So if you want a bit of Wang, get it now. I don't even want a bit of Wang, but I'm a speculator, and that's the book to have. Okay, number 4, another of my hot book alerts. Yeah, what can I tell you about this? There's variants, there's second prints, and they're all doing well. In at number 4, we have the Invincible Iron Man 10. This is the variant. And the reason? This is the first appearance of Rescue by all accounts. Rescue. Okay? Now, for those of you who have not been following my alerts, when I reported on this, Rescue, I showed a picture of Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth Paltrow is going to be coming Rescue in the upcoming Avengers 4 by all accounts and taking on Thanos. So, yeah, don't mess with Tony Stark, because Gwyneth Paltrow will be coming after you as Pepper Potts as Rescue. So, what we got for the book? This is the variant, mind. 7-day trend plus 291%. Weekly units sold of that book, 25. Surprising as it is a variant. The average raw sale of that book now. You know, when I was first reporting on this, this was a $10 to $15 book, and I kind of slept on it a little bit, and I've missed it. The average raw sale, $32.49. Okay, and like I said, there aren't any graded books of that yet, but that's in at number 4. That's a variant from Invincible Iron Man 10. In at number 3, it's Invincible Iron Man number 10, the second print. There we go, guys. Look at this. That's the second printing. Invincible Iron Man number 10. Now, the reason that this one's hot, it's the first cover appearance of Rescue. Okay? It's a reprint variant of the first appearance of Rescue as well. So, it is what it is. Now, they haven't actually published any details on this one for the 7-day trends or weekly units sold, but it's going to be pretty high. Often you see second prints on these lists. Yeah, and yeah, they have the first cover appearance of Rescue, and at number 3, solid book. Now, I'm going to be amazed if you can't guess what's number 2 on the list. Well, yeah. Invincible Iron Man number 10, the first print, the first appearance of Rescue. In at number 2 on your list. 3 amazing books. We have, like I said, at number 2, the first print. Number 3, the second print. And number 4, the variant. All of Rescue. This character is on fire. The 7-day trend on that, 400%, plus 400%. Unbelievable. Weekly units sold, 23. Now, the average raw sale on this book, like I said, when I first reported it, it was around about the $15 book. This, approaching 20. We're at $37 now for the first appearance of Rescue. Now, I'm not going to pay this for this character personally until I'm going to get it. I'm going to get the book. There's no doubt about it. But I'll wait till I'm at a con, get a better price. Don't go out and spend 30 to 40 bucks on Gwyneth Paltrow's Pepper Potts. It's robot. Because this book's going to come down. Once Avengers 4's come out, Rescue is going to come down. So like I say, 23 copies sold, $37. No graded copies. All right, so they're all raw, $37. Number 2, Invincible Iron Man 10. And this is the book that I'm going to be getting tomorrow. You know what it is. Say no more. The long-term winner. Wiener. Batman Damned still there, smashing it away at number 1. Enough is enough, Daz. I cannot call myself a collector. I am going to have to get this book tomorrow. And it pains me. Like you say, when you've got the book in your hands at £7 and you think that's too much to pay for it, and it was too big a book as well, that's what I didn't like. Put it back and I've missed out. 7-day trend plus 95%. If you're going to go with the Batman Damned, this is the one to go for, I think. It is a better seller than the Jim Lee variant. Weekly units sold 142. That's incredible. I can't believe people are still firing out 50 to 70 quid for this book. Sales, average raw sale, $47.64. Like I say, it's slowly coming down. This is the third week. We started at 51, now to 49, now to 47. Did you see there was a store on one of the sites I was on that apparently have 1,000 copies of this book, and the majority are 10.0s. Now I know, looking at the forums, somebody recently sold a Batman Damned 10.0 for $1,800. What? Really? Come on, this is a book that's been out a couple of weeks. The average graded sale of this book is surprising. Like I said, it's slightly down on the Jim Lee variant. The Jim Lee, I think, was 218, and this one's 209. Okay, so that's the 9.8 of Batman Damned. There you go, guys. A poor week for me. Can you beat me? Well, I'm sure most of you have got Batman Damned, so probably yes. That Invincible Iron Man 10 is the book of the week, though, isn't it? Holding 3 of the top 10 spots. Wow. I've only got 2. What did I have this week, guys? I had number 9 and I had number 6. Let's see if you can beat me. I'm sure you can. That's Dazzie over and out. Stay tuned for more showcasing the hot book alerts this week. Bye-bye.